The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Harry, I'm going to bring on Sergeant Jeffrey Harrison, United States Marine Corps, retired. Sarge, you are on the air with Colonel Harry Riley.
Sir, thank you for doing what you're doing there. I have an idea, and maybe you can work on this. Now, there's going to be a lot of people that, for whatever reason, handicapped, they can't come, or they're working, or they just can't leave because of the distance across America. Can we suggest or ask them to contact their congressman and the media? And what would you propose that they can do? That if you can't make it, what can we not rattle chain, but get our message across? Like, contact our congressman, write letters. What do you think, sir?
Absolutely, everything you just said, Sarge, right there. The one thing that everybody can do right now is go to OAS2014.com, and if you look at one of the tabs up there, it says Get Involved. If you click on that and down on as it opens up, you'll see that you can click on a button there that will send to your two senators and your representative, as well as the White House, everything that we've sent Congress in our packet, our demands and grievances, the articles of impeachment, and other documents that tell what Operation American Spring is. So all our troops, all our citizens have to do is go to OAS2014.com, hit the tab up at the top, Get Involved, and look down there, and there'll be a button to send this packet that we sent, and then people can call the representatives for sure and tell them, you have received this package. It's a package of our demands and grievances. It's an articles of impeachment presentation that has been prepared by a constitutional lawyer who says that they're provable, they're in proper format. So you can demand to the senators and the representative that we want answers, that they should be reviewing them, that we will not take, I don't believe there's anything we can do for an answer. We want actual answers, and we want them to do something. So, and all the other things, write your letters to the editor, get on the social media, let them know about Operation American Spring. It's everything depends, friends, on numbers in D.C.
That's right, sir.
If we do not stand up with millions of people up there, then the administration, and the Harry Reids of the world, the John Boehners of the world, who sit and just feed at their trough based on the tax dollars and the penalties that they levy on us, they're just going to ignore us. We've got to have gigantic, massive numbers, just like the Egyptians did in Cairo. So many numbers that basically things just sort of come to a screeching halt. That's the only way you get their attention. Then they'll know that we're serious, that we've had enough, that we don't want to see our children or grandchildren or great-grandchildren living in a nation of communists and socialists, of which Barack Obama's taken us on. I mean, we've had too many Fast and Furious, too many Benghazis, too many IRS scandals and attacks on the Tea Party and IRS, NSA treachery. And I mean, what is it going to take for America to say we have clearly had enough? We're going and we're going to stand up and we want changes. We want these people to step down. The only way we can change things is we get new leadership of people who believe in our Constitution and are ready to restore it as the law of the land.
Hey, Mike?
Yeah, Jeff.
Okay. Colonel, or sir, I'd highly like to recommend that people, in addition to send emails, make phone calls, and they can go and visit their local offices, because usually they're not too far away. I'd highly suggest that you send certified mail receipts. and you get the little green card back in the mail, and send hard copy letters, either handwrite or type. But I would highly suggest that people take that little extra step. Now, Glenn Thompson is my rep down here in Pennsylvania, and also my state rep, Matt Gobler. On many occasions at our group meetings, now I'm with the Tea Party here, many times they've said that they prefer that they get contacted at their local regional offices, and also D.C. would be an extra added one. But people need to do this because, if, like you said, we need the numbers. We need people to take the little extra initiative and let them know that we're for real. So pretty much that's what I got to say tonight, Mike.
That's good.
Well,
that's
thank
good
you,
guidance.
Jeff, for your service. Thank you for calling in, Jeff. Jeff, we're going the whole 2 hours tonight. We're going to open the phone lines after Colonel Riley gets tired, and you can call back, Jeff. And thank you very much. Harry, Jeff's a really important part. Oh, Jeff, why don't you give out your email address?
Okay, Jeff at where'sobamasbirthcertificate.com.
Thank you very much, Jeff. It's Jeff at where'sobamasbirthcertificate.com. Harry, Jeff has been really instrumental over the past year and a half, 2 years since we got in contact with each other. Jeff contacted me, and I actually had a late-night meeting with him Sunday, and we really hit it off, and that's great. Okay, Harry, I have another caller here, and it's Barry from New York, and he wants to know about numbers. Barry, you're on the air. You have a question for Harry?
Yeah, can you guys hear me okay?
Sure
Yes, can.
Yeah, okay. First, I want to thank the Colonel for doing what he's doing and your service. And my question, Colonel, is do you have any, I guess, preliminary, I know it's a crazy difficult question, any preliminary indication into what the interest and what the numbers are like at this point? Are you encouraged?
Yes, we are. We know, I had early contact with the national militia leadership, and they indicated that the 1.2 or 1.8 million militia members were mobilizing. Obviously, that doesn't mean that they're all coming, but at least
Right.
they're all considering it.
Right.
I think we've got many from the Gun Owners of America groups that are supporting us. We've got other organizations, but as far as putting a number on it, it's just not possible. We're encouraged. I'll tell you, the one thing that's encouraging me is the Nevada issue. The way we the people stood up to the jackboots out there, the thugs that went in there after the Bundys.
Right.
That's just not America. We don't do it that way, and I think it's a good example of we the people finally saying, no, you're not going to do it that way. We're going to have a say here. And basically, what number, I have no idea, went out there, and basically what happened was the thugs backed down. So to me, that indicates that maybe America is starting to wake up and realize that what is happening right now is a destruction of our freedom and our liberty. Our Constitution, I believe, right now is of no concern whatsoever to the administration or even the Congress, and not even the courts. They ignore it too. So
this is and anybody that believes that this is just by chance or they're just doing what they think is right is completely out of your mind. I really firmly believe that this is being done intentionally, and it's organized, and they know exactly and precisely what they're doing. One of the things that I wanted to add, and Mike, I called you about this, and I don't know what you know about it, Colonel, but Mr. Arpaio, Joe Arpaio, is a sheriff. He's conducting an investigation, and allegedly he's got some really, really important information is going to be coming out. It'd be really, really good if they could get that done within the next 2 weeks. I think if it's what they say it is, that might help numbers and really get people maybe fire it up and maybe get some people who weren't planning on going to go. I'm crossing my fingers that that'll happen, but that, I guess, remains to be seen. But that's about what I got for you. I'm going to be praying for you guys, and let's all get out there and go get this done. Thanks.
Yeah, I hear you. That would I think that would be an earthquake that would end up reverberating all the way to D.C. and it would have a tremendous impact on the numbers that go up beginning May the 16th. We know for sure that we do have credibility at the highest levels, because at least one, maybe two of our OAS members have been contacted by the Secret Service and the FBI. They have been asking questions specifically about OAS. It's been a non-threatening type of encounter. In fact, I believe the word was that the two agents, believed that the OAS was operating within our constitutional rights, that it was there was nothing unlawful about what we're doing. So that is encouraging too, that we are being recognized at that level, and those people have a responsibility to those agencies that they're supposed to be protecting, and they want to know if what it is we're about. And we have never been hiding anything about what we're about. We've been straight up from day one. Like I mentioned earlier, lawful, unarmed, nonviolent, law-abiding issue, just wanting to challenge the lawless government in Washington, D.C., to get back and begin our way back to a constitutional law of the land.
Barry, thanks for the call. I want to address that Sheriff Joe Arpaio. You know about my website and the sheriff's kits.
Yes, sir.
And do I have your email address?
No, I can give it to you.
Go
or
to the
can I email you
tonight, Barry. Don't give it out over the air. Contact me button. Okay. Give me your email address, and I'll send you updates. I have contact the Sheriff's Department through Mike Zullo. And the sheriff's kits are what the truth is. There will be a news conference. It got pushed back from the original target date. You heard Mike say it. It's coming out. They're patriots. I've spoken. I've met Mike face-to-face, email, text, mail letters, all that type of stuff. It's coming out when they're ready and they feel that it will do the job. Our main obstacle will be the media. Obviously, we're not giving up. I'm not backing down until this is all said and done. And even after the information comes out and we get Nancy Pelosi saying, I didn't know, I'm still going to go at it. We want to make sure the job is finished and the job is done. And Operation American Spring. Go ahead,
yeah, Mike, if I could add something quick here. Yeah, I don't know if you know this or not, but Carl Gallup had on his program, Freedom Friday, a while back that he had gotten confirmation from Mike Zulu that major media was going to be involved, at least in the criminal investigation part, and that they are heavily involved, actually, is what his words were. At least that's what he said. Now, I don't know if that's changed or if there's anything different from that now.
I've spoken to Carl Gallup. I've emailed him. I text him, all that good stuff. What he says is absolutely true. And I think it has to do with the scope of the information that's going to come out. What's going to happen probably, Barry, is they're going to realize, whoever's pulling the strings for Obama, that his usefulness is up. The gig is up. They're going to discard him. They'll take the hit. They'll move on. They'll try to put another candidate in office there. They'll be so embarrassed they'll be putting their tail between their legs.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.